On third down, Jackson out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now it's Jackson rolling to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
To throw is Jackson, rolling to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is down to 2. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Returning it, Hill. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And for the third time now, this is going to wind up a safety. Unbelievable.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Free kick out of bounds.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
Right at the 50-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give. Fighting him off.
McCaffrey. 50 yards. And the 49ers have moved down in front. Now Moody for the PAT.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The return man is Hill. And they can't bring him down.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive.
And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure.
And that's caught inside the 35. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman
With his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it.
And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point.
I know the natural instinct is to kick the extra point there and tie the game. But here in this spot, at this point of the game, is there another coach maybe weighing in with what to do here?
Well, I think that analytics are starting to say, with it being from the 2, that you're going for 2 more often. That makes sense. But there, I still like going for 1, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's my first instinct. But I'm understanding how the game is starting to change. And we're getting a number of these quarterbacks who are telling their coaches, we should go for 2 all the time. I want to see if we ever get a team that actually starts to do that.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy.
Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he's out right at the 25. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
Take over 1st and 10.
Now Jackson on the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, he fakes a spike.
And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson rolling to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham, 40 yards. And the Ravens have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Yeah, the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
Being chased out left. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. McCaffrey.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3-and-out.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Purdy throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with his 3rd touchdown
touchdown in this Super Bowl. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get it. Run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now Jackson on 2nd down, steps away. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore, 49 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the...
This is taken in. It's complete. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Ravens have broken the tie.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Odafe Oweh able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. Well, one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Zay Flowers and his offense about to begin their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team.
Gets through, and now an opening. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. We are through 3 quarters of play. And there's just one quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Cook again.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the middle, it's Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Cook up the gut. Able to fight through one tackle. And a solid run down inside the 30.
70 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Odafe Oweh
in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the 7. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They run it again with Cook. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
Man, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnover.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when they decided to take off from him.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down.
Purdy now to throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Purdy. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk
From 13 yards out.
and the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
This Super Bowl, it has had it all so far. All tied 4th quarter as it kicks away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Zay Flowers and the Raven offense back onto the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
It's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, that's not a run. Tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Ravens on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson now. And the Niners get there and bring it down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Now some trickery. They fake the spike. And this is going to work. It's caught. Loose inside the 30.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score.
Devin Duvernay,
84 yards.
And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Return nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left.
That's deep for Duvernay.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Justin Madubuike,
his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Purdy bootlegging it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McCaffrey is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2nd down, goal to go. Play action, now Purdy.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Here's Purdy to throw.
And this is going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And he loses the football the second time. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So Purdy and the Niners down by 5, 65 seconds remaining. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a first down. Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Purdy to throw.
And his throw here is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Purdy to throw.
This will be caught at Samuel.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on in this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was open.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say at the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
To throw is Purdy. To the sideline and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
He's into the end zone with no time left on the clock. And they're an extra point. This game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Oh, he missed. Oh, no, he missed the extra point. Victory was in the bag, but not anymore. We're headed for OT. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game.